What's happening, family? Welcome back to another episode of Tasting with Tank. Of course, I'm your host, Tank, Marcus Tanksley. Today, I have somebody with me that's beautiful, scrumptious, luscious, absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right. She needs no introduction. Do you want to introduce yourself, or they know what it is?
Hi, I'm Angel Tanksley. I am the wife of the host of Tasting
Hey.
with Tank.
Say it again louder for them people in
I
the
am
back.
the wife, Mrs. Tanksley, of the host of Tasting with Tank.
Damn straight. Anyway, today we are talking. Do you want to tell them what you do?
In life or what? Yeah.
Actress, producer, writer,
Mama,
wife, friend,
all the things.
everything. Anyway,
Yes.
so we tell them what we talking about today. Or do I don't remember if I tell them or not. We're going to talk about Angel's taste in relaxation, specifically self-care. And it's going to pop up.
Oh, come on
You
and pop
Kevin,
up.
He did that too.
Come on, pop up.
So what's up? What's going on with your self-care?
So when you asked me to come up with a topic, I was struggling. I was like, I don't know what I can talk about. You got somebody doing shoes, which
Don't give too much of it out.
Oh, well, you got someone doing certain things that I like.
Yeah,
On
I mean,
a
I
couple
already
of
been talking
different.
about. People don't know Quinn did shoes, I guess.
Yeah, you never know, but you'll see and it'll be great. And I was like, well, what do I like that I feel like I can actually talk on and give more perspective? And something that I started taking really seriously after I think I had the twins was giving myself self-care. And the way I defined self-care or define it, and the way that I do it is activities that are selfishly done for my benefit and my benefit only, primarily. Secondarily, they might benefit somebody else, but the primary reason I'm doing it is for my enjoyment.
You are going to be the reason for that season, particularly.
Yes, absolutely. So after I had the twins, I started taking it really seriously. One, because of how much testosterone was in the house. I was like, I need something soft for me to chew. And then two, because it was a lot. It was just
Yeah, it's a lot.
a lot to
It's a lot for me.
to raise the
You
kids.
know, I'm one of the reasons you need the self-care.
Come on. So one of my biggest ones, because self-care can be expensive, like especially if you're a person that likes massages or you like to go to the spa, those are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And while we're in a season where I could spend some of that money, when I started doing self-care, we did not have that money, but we had a bathtub. So
For the past two houses, we done had a nice bathtub that I still can't fit in. But
yeah, I know, you're such a big
be all
man. But because of that, because of cost, I was like, I want to do something, because there was a point in time where I couldn't afford to get my nails done regularly or my toes done regularly. So I was trying to come up with something that I could afford to do and do it whenever I felt like I needed it. So that's how my baths became a huge part.
so what take? Because you look like it's like a goulash. It's like a soup. All right, it's gum. Angels look like gumbo in the tub. It's so much going. The water's don't look like water. There's stuff floating around, boiling.
Yeah.
Candles. There's a drink somewhere happening inside, not
Whether it be
of the
tea
water.
or wine
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
So what's going on in there? What do you look for? Because you look like you're cooking yourself.
I am.
And the water be hot.
Well,
You had to reinforce the lining of the tub to handle the heat.
yeah, that's exactly right. Because we getting cooked. We baking out all this mess that's in us. We're making it evaporate. Well, first of all, I was looking it up before we started. Water in Black people, it has such a close relationship on both ends as a healing property, as something spiritual, as well as we have a lot of trauma related to water. So for me, while it is this selfish thing that I'm doing, there is something that feels like connects me deeper to who I am as a Black woman. So what I like to do is really pamper my water, and I add a lot of things to it. One, I love
Paprika.
Yes.
Sage.
Come on, Lowry's.
Some Lowry's up
Oh,
in there.
Bay up in this thing. I like to have oils in there whenever possible. One, just because it makes it easier to clean the tub afterwards. If there's some oil in the tub, the dirt doesn't stick to the...
So you teaching me? Cause
Come on.
I like mine. I like to sound like Tupperware.
Yeah, you do. I like a nice oil in there. I love bubble bath. I'm a bit of a child at heart, and a lot of times Amar's in the tub with me. I don't really
not
get
on
to.
your self-care days though.
Yes, not. There's been a couple of times
Yeah.
where I've had to do self-care day on a day that he's here, and I'm just like, well,
we saying without him. You exclude the kids and me having holding business meetings while you're in the tub.
I love a good bath bomb. The ones I have now have rose petals. You can see I put everything up back, so if you get B-roll, you can just use all the B-roll.
Don't be directing.
I'm just saying if you do.
You just talk about it.
I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. I use bath salts in the water as well. Like Marcus says, I do like to get the temperature pretty hot, probably hotter than what a doctor would recommend. And
if it burns your hand, imagine what it do to the rest of your body. I'm saying when I'm like, how you sitting in it?
Yeah, I do. I sit in it. I also, as you can see, I like candles. Marcus needs a scented candle. I just need the presence of the fire.
Yeah, I'm like, if it ain't putting out fragrance, then why is it lit?
I love
I love candles, but they gonna smell.
Also, what's important to me, I also like to do some sort of scrub on my body as well. One that also has a lot of oil in it to kind of like exfoliate the skin. And then my self-care continues after the bath. I like to sit in the bathtub, and I usually I'm not a music playing type of girl. Either I'm going to sit with my thoughts, or I'll maybe watch something on my iPad or on my cell phone, like a show.
And that's his tray. It's made, burn myself.
Don't burn yourself.
Specifically for iPads and books and drinks.
Yes, I love it. It holds a wine glass perfectly. Sometimes I'll have tea. And then when I get out, what I really love to do is wear a face mask, because I know a lot of people ask me what my face routine is. DNA is really what's got my face looking, the skin looking the way it does. But I do still like to pamper my skin every once in a while. So I buy face masks from wherever. Like, I don't have a specific brand. I like face masks that brighten the skin. I like to feel like I have an inner glow coming out, you know? And then the other big thing is the products I use on my skin afterwards. I like to use oils versus butters. You know, I know there's a butter craze right now.
Butter, yeah.
I don't like having to do all that work to warm it up in my hand. So it needs to be something whipped, something thicker than a lotion or an oil.
Yeah. See, when Queen Shit's available, it melts in your hand.
Yes, that was a big thing for me. Queen Shit, the reason why it takes so much out of him to make is because we had to research a different way to make it. Because I was like, if it's going in my box.
But yeah. I know y'all don't care, but
I love
it takes a lot. I'm going to bring it back.
You are, and they need it. They want it. And then I like to make sure then afterwards that whatever fabric I'm putting on is really comfortable. I really got into, especially on pandemic, loungewear. So things that have like really soft feelings on my skin. This is a Mama Likes robe. It's a satin-like material, so it feels really soft on the skin. So I just like to do things that are soft to me, that feels delicate to
Other
myself.
than water and scrub.
The water feels soft after a while. The water feels like a hug once it gets used to it. The one thing I'm missing that I don't have a good one of is a bath milk.
What?
There are bath milks. They look white, and you add it to. It's. I'm making a soup. I'm making a soup
really
of my body. I love it. I do. I really love it. I wish the bathtub was bigger for you.
Me too.
Because I would make you a great bath. I would. I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it too hot.
No, I don't mind like the heat. I just don't. I think because there's one that I got in. Actually, me and you got in when we were both sick. Angel's mom had one in Kentucky, and 3 people could probably fit in this thing.
Yeah, it was huge.
And that's the one time because I can straighten my legs out. I'm like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like you in a jacuzzi. You want to be able to. That's how baths be feeling to y'all. I don't feel that. My knees is bent. My legs is bent. My knees is sticking out the water.
Did you enjoy that, sitting in that?
Yeah, well, we had fever. We were sick. We
I
had cold
hated
chills.
it. It was, no, you had cold chills. I don't get cold chills, so I was like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
going
was
to throw
freezing
up.
cold. I said, I need hotter water.
I got up out of the thing. I said, I'm feeling worse. I am feeling worse. But afterwards, I feel so relaxed. Sometimes I feel sleepy because sometimes when the water's too hot, it does drain. Yeah, it drains. I was like, why am I so tired? This was yesterday. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people won't make the time for themselves to do self-care. They'll come up with an excuse for whatever reason. And I have just blatantly chosen, with all the roles that I carry, with how hard I work, that I will, without a shadow of a doubt, make time to just do something for me.
And the thing is we've heard this from people in many different professions to make time to do certain things.
Yeah.
Like, people say they don't have time to work out, but you still have time to do other things. You need to make that a priority if you need it. Once a week, these 2.5, 3 hours. What did you do? Well, now I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut this out because this is now a priority.
And what I will say, just to add to it, one, pretty much none of the stuff that I bought was expensive. Like, I'll get it at TJ Maxx or Amazon. And two, a bath works for me because I know I'm going to clean my body. So I know bathing or cleaning myself is a priority for me every day. So adding the self-care part of it is something that is going to be easy for me to do, versus if it's something that does take you out of the house and takes time, you might not be able to do it. So even if you're not a bath person, I get steamers for my shower.
Yeah, they got that steamer in the shower. You put it in the corner while you're taking a shower.
And it gives you aromatherapy. I have scrubs in the shower for myself. So it's just that for me, it's an easy way for someone who is busy and is on a budget for you to be like, this is for me. I don't care if anybody else cares about it. It is solely for me. So I recommend it. I really want you to be able, I can't wait to replace this bathtub because I'm going to make you a bath. You're going to love it.
Yeah, I just can't throw some soap in there.
I'm going to put some petals in there. You're going to feel so nice. You're going to feel like
keep on them. We do got a window I can open. I'm going to have Tony Montana. I'm going to be smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
Who I trust? No one.
You're going to have a blast. You're going to be like, do this again. Do that for me one more time. I'm going to set you up.
All right. Well, hopefully y'all picked up something from this.
If you didn't, it's for me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoy. Y'all have a good one.